Agora, oh Jesus. Online. Tá desarmado, o que pode acontecer? Opa, o daqui da esquerda sou eu. Meu Deus do céu, eu criei o personagem. Coloquei a aparência, ai Jesus. Eu descobri que se eu coloco um cara de 50 anos, ele é todo enrugado. Eu tinha que fazer vários ajustes para ser um cara de 50 anos com pele de 35, 40. Meu personagem.
She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Entendi, eu vou jogar o mundo online. Acho que é melhor jogar online.
Oh, don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Send them out. Now, please. Okay. Okay.
Look at this querem.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away.
Não é meu
Somebody
personagem.
gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back.
O último sou eu.
$50 we agreed on? It was. Here's 50 each. Each? Yes. Now get out of here, both of you.
Meu personagem.
Lawyer and I appreciate your professionalism. All we did was stand there and look tough. And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
Sou eu, o personagem que eu criei.
Come along.
Para guardar suas armas. L1 ou...
I'll wait on you. I've waited some time already, but there is some urgency.
Não vou guardar arma, peraí. Para alocar uma arma. Não li. Deus do céu. Casado puro.
That's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Must be
Fundo
hard
armado.
getting out of those leg irons. Get on the horse when you're ready. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll
Seguiu
forgive the secrecy.
desconhecido.
My employer particularly values discretion.
Cara, nós estamos jogando online. Eu não sei se você é um PVP
6 months at Sisika Penitentiary.
pra
Waiting
cavalgar.
a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I'm right.
Você me levando, hein, cara.
Rounding you folks up.
R1 para ver velocidade. Não sei da câmera, não sei o que é aquilo. Entendi.
Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were.
Entendi. Olha que incrível isso do controle do PlayStation.
Guess we'll see. Maybe
Muito interessante
put it
isso.
all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course. Just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse. Come on, hitch up. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica the clerk, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing. as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Ponovo
Certainly,
roupas.
madam. This way. Find a change of clothes in there. Alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Que? Chapéus. Você acha que eu vou no chapéu? Ficou estranho esse chapéu. Sem chapéu. Casaco. Com casaco, né? Tá louco? Eu só posso escolher isso? Tem mais coisas? Pronto para armas. Tem de graça? Não. Calças. Tem que ter. Essas calças. Macacões. Já tenho. Fica feio o macacão. Tirar o macacão. Não quero macacão não. Botas. Você é louco, essa bota é lisa. Bota escura nunca fora. Não. Escura.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. See, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be. I don't judge.
O que tá
You
comendo?
wanna rob? Rob.
Parece batata,
Wanna
cenoura.
save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Horley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps, get up!
Hello, partner. Horley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
I'm sure you're tired. Get this done and you can rest.
Entendi o desgaste do cavalo. Já corre muito. Tentar de novo. Não era mais. Nunca era uma encrenca.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up at Blue Water Marsh. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Ai, ai. Opa. Vou subir no esconderijo aqui. Como eu vou subir no esconderijo? Que bom, né? Descer do cavalo. Cima do mapa. Mapa. Onde é o esconderijo? Onde é o esconderijo? Opa. São pessoas vivas, achei. Que porcaria. Eu não fiz isso. Eu acho que eu cansei bala de besteira. Vou sair correndo daqui. Sei não, viu, cavalo? Calma, você vai ter que sobreviver. Não, luta física não, né, cara? Para. Mas tem bala, tem bala? Tem, isso aqui, ó. Estou vendo os tiros para... Bando de trouxa. 3:12. Bom jogo.